Welcome back, Web3 TV. I'm your host, Cristina Najera, and we are at the ABC Conclave event at Uptown, Dubai. We are very excited to have Ebba with us. She's the co-founder of 4+ Ventures. How are you doing today?
Thank you, very fine. Nice to be here, and thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to have a woman next to me in this space that is mostly men. So, welcome. We'd love to start introducing yourself. Would you like to tell us more about you?
Yeah, of course, thank you. So I'm Ebba, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of 4+ Ventures, as you said. And we are a venture builder, and that means that we're co-building ventures, different dApps, and also investing in those. So our end game is basically building a portfolio of all these next generation Web3 tech companies, whereas it would be everything. I mean, right now we're having games because that's where you usually start. It's not so regulated, you can play and explore, but we're also going into real world assets, and we're doing analytics and so on. So we're building, and we're sort of betting on this to sort of start booming soon.
Wow, you're building the base of Web3, and I love that. And I love that you're a woman. Would you like to start sharing also about your journey?
Oh, I'd love to. Well, so, I mean, obviously I'm a little bit older than many of the people in here, so I have a previous career where I used to work as CFO for one of the world's largest media corporations, WPP, IPG, and Publicis, major, 30,000 employees each. And being a CFO there, which is a middleman organization, you buy something on behalf of someone else. Obviously, I was interested in transactional, the machinery. How do you make this efficient and when the margins are diminishing, how do you make it a good business? And basically, that's all about contracts, right? Trading. So when I came into the concept or understood the concept of smart contracts, that was it for me. I just understood that, okay, if you extrapolate this into the future, this is a tsunami. It's going to change everything. So I basically went out and tried to get into somewhere where I could learn, and I also did a course at MIT to understand, where are we? And after that, I started as CFO again, but as CFO for a blockchain company, the biggest in the Nordics, which is Chromeway, building Chromia layer 1 blockchain. So I actually did the first statutory accounts and reporting of a cryptocurrency in Sweden and the Nordics. So from that in 2019, then I've gone from being part of that leadership and building that company to actually starting my own company where we're doing this venture building. We're going all in, building these applications, exploring the technology, and trying to make it something that is useful and good for the future, actually.
Wow, I love that journey because we all are here to build this new industry, this ecosystem. And with that, could you explain Web3 in easy words?
I think what Web3 is really, it's the next generation of collaboration tools. It's a system, or it's a way of empowering and make it better to collaborate. So basically, you could say that the internet is basically the operative system upon which all societies operate, right? That's what we all do. We're all connected to the internet. So blockchain and Web3 is an upgrade that allows us to do more powerful things and collaborate in a more, obviously decentralized way, but in many ways. So I think that's what Web3 is all about, this upgrade that we need to understand. And just to make an analogy, to make it easier to understand, you know the difference in AI, how we perceive AI before and after ChatGPT? Now we know what this upgrade in AI is. People understand intuitively that they have to be part of this. What happened with blockchain and when Web3 came about, that's the same kind of magnitude of change. That's why it's important, and that's what we're here to try to make something good out. I mean, it's a powerful technology, and it can both be very, very bad and very good. So we have to learn and to sort of harness it and harvest the good stuff and protect us from the bad stuff.
Yes, because for AI, the adoption was very easy. However, for Web3, we don't see that growth so fast. So how do you think the adoption for Web3 will be in the future?
That's a very interesting question, because when you look at Web3, you see all these games and the startups and the things that are easy to sort of translate into something that people understand. But I think what is going to happen now is that blockchain is a very strong, how can I call it, controlling and strong mitigating technology to the AI. AI can hallucinate, it can build, it can expand, it can do a lot of good and bad stuff. Blockchain is a very good technology for, like, making sure that you have a time state that someone can protect the integrity of an item or an ownership or whatever. So I think now what will happen is that we will use it as a compensatory and mitigating tool for AI. But then, of course, we'll also see all these exploratory and fun games where people get to interact with it. And I think what happened in this bear market is that people who survived, or projects that survived, they have kept building, elaborating, making the technology better. So it's not as, difficult and buggy as it was last time, with all these seed phrases and all that stuff. That's difficult for mainstream. Now we've passed that. Now we're in, before the next wave of maturity, where I think we'll see a lot of different cases. A lot of what we've done, but better and faster and easier for everyone.
Yes. Do you think Web3 can give you freedom?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
I think Web3 can give us freedom because if you can protect that you own something, that you can protect that something really happened, that this is a true picture, that this is something that someone has verified in a secure way, then you could trust, obviously. And when you can trust, you can dare to do things that you might not dare to do otherwise. You can invest in ideas, you can invest in technology, you can build stuff because you can feel that you're free to do it without someone stopping you from doing it, obviously. So yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And last question, how do you describe ABC Conclave in 3 words?
Oh, I think it's a booming, growth ground for ideas and new connections. And already, like, having these conversations when we discuss the ideas, what is it, is adding to the understanding and the future of blockchain and the Web3, I think.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Eva.
Thank you very
It was a
much.
pleasure having you here. Remember that Dubai can be your next home.
I know.
As you can see, this is a very cool place full of people. This is a building where they just opened a co-working for Web3 projects. So you
We're
are
definitely going to come
pro.
here.
Yes.
Already
yes.
here, so thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember to
Bye.
share this with your friends because everybody deserves to know more about this amazing technology. See you next time.